Could the Boston Celtics be on the verge of a game-changing acquisition? As the NBA landscape shifts dramatically, rumors are swirling about a potential move that could bring a former All-Star to Beantown. With the Nets looking to shake things up, we might be witnessing the beginning of a bold new chapter for our beloved Celtics. Stick around to find out who could don the green and white next, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all things Celtics. Ben Simmons is generating a lot of buzz lately, especially with the news that the Boston Celtics are surprisingly favored to be his next team if he parts ways with the Brooklyn Nets. Now, this could be a game changer for us as Celtics fans. Simmons, a former All-Star, still holds significant potential, even with the challenges he's faced in recent seasons. Can you imagine him donning the green and white? It's hard not to get excited about the possibilities. With the Nets trading away Dennis Schroeder, it signals a significant shift in their roster strategy. The fact that they might make everyone except Cam Thomas available for trade opens up a lot of opportunities. Simmons, sitting on an expiring contract worth $40 million, certainly has a lot of questions surrounding him, but he also offers a unique skill set that could complement our current lineup. As the Celtics stand as the favorites on BetOnline with 150 odds to snag him, it's a clear indication that the betting community sees the potential value Simmons could bring to a contending team. But you might be wondering, is this the right move for us? Other teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers, New York Knicks, Phoenix Suns, and Indiana Pacers are also in the mix. But the Celtics leading the pack speaks volumes. Simmons could really thrive in a situation where he's free from the pressure of that hefty contract. He could focus on his game, rediscovering that playmaking ability that made him an all-star, and fit seamlessly into a well-rounded lineup. Picture this: Simmons alongside Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The defensive versatility alone could elevate our game to new heights. Now, I can practically hear the debates heating up in the comments. Some of you might feel optimistic, while others could be skeptical about bringing Simmons to Boston. Personally, I see the potential upside. True, he's had his fair share of struggles, but what if he returns to form? Wouldn't it be worth the gamble? I'm honestly torn here. On one hand, the idea of adding a player with his vision and defensive prowess is tantalizing. On the other hand, we've got to consider the chemistry and the adjustments that come with it. As Simmons steps into the role of the Nets' full-time starting point guard post-Schroeder trade, it's our chance to gauge whether he still has that fire in him. Contending teams will have the opportunity to see if he can rise to the occasion, and we'll be watching closely. Every game will be crucial for him to show he's still got something left in the tank. But let's talk strategy. If the Celtics were to pull the trigger on this acquisition, how would it affect our title hopes? Adding Simmons could bolster our depth and versatility. We could experiment with different lineups, keeping opponents on their toes. However, the question remains, are we willing to take that risk? It's a big decision that could shape our future. So what do you think? Is bringing in Ben Simmons the right call? Or should we explore other options? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts. This is a pivotal moment for our franchise, and the emotions are running high. Eager to hear your expectations and frustrations regarding this potential move. The Boston Celtics are riding high after capturing championship banner number 18. And as we look ahead to the 2024-2025 season, it's clear they are once again a team to beat in the Eastern Conference. With a record of 20-5, they've showcased their depth and talent, but as always, there are areas that need addressing. Enter Jaden Springer, a young player who, despite his potential, has found himself on the outskirts of the Celtics' rotation. It's hard to ignore the fact that the Celtics have one of the deepest backcourts in the league, with stars like Drew Holiday and Derek White leading the charge, and Peyton Pritchard emerging as a sixth Man of the Year candidate. It's no wonder Springer has struggled to get consistent playing time. With only 7 appearances in 25 games and averaging less than 3.5 minutes on the court, it's become painfully clear that Springer is not part of Coach Joe Mazzulla's immediate plans. While he's shown flashes of defensive promise, his offensive numbers tell a different story. A mere 0.9 points, 0.9 rebounds, and 0.4 assists per game on 28.6% shooting is simply not enough for a player expected to contribute, especially on a championship-caliber team. It feels like a waste of talent to have him sitting on the bench when he could be making an impact elsewhere. Another compelling argument for trading Springer is his expiring contract. Acquired at last year's trade deadline, he's due to earn around $4 million this season, which makes him an attractive piece for other teams looking to rebuild. But for the Celtics, who are in a win-now mode, it's crucial to leverage this situation. By trading Springer, they can potentially acquire a veteran player who can step up and elevate the team even further. Let's face it, the Celtics are in a unique position. They are not looking to wait for a young player to develop. They need immediate contributors to help defend their title. A player like Springer, with his youth and championship experience, could be the perfect bait to reel in a reliable role player who can make a significant impact in the playoffs. I have to ask, do you think trading Springer is the right move? On one hand, he has potential, and it's hard to see him go. But on the other hand, the Celtics are in a golden opportunity to secure back-to-back championships. They need to act swiftly before the trade deadline to enhance their roster. A minor upgrade could be the difference between a deep playoff run and an earlier exit. The unpredictability of the league means that the Celtics can't afford to sit back and relax. They've got a target on their backs, and as the playoff picture tightens, the urgency to solidify their roster grows. The question remains, can they find a trade partner willing to take on Springer and provide a piece that fits their championship window? In this win-now environment, the Celtics must take calculated risks, and dealing Springer might just be the strategic move they need to make. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think they should pull the trigger? Or is there still hope for Springer to find his footing in Boston? Drop your opinions in the comments below. I'm eager to hear what you all think. If you enjoyed this discussion and want to stay updated on everything Celtics, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on our beloved team. The season is heating up, and there's plenty more to come.